Hi gang, Josh here, attempting a second attempt at the Doppelganger loop video. What you're looking at is a CD that I just ordered from eBay. Okay, this is another group from Germany. I've added some of their songs to my soundtrack on my iTunes. I purchased this brand new, but as you can see, printed and manufactured in Germany. The band's name is Scooter. It is a trio of male artists. Alright, what you are looking at is me where I poured it in nearby in the Doppelganger loop on my minstrel. Okay, there's ruins along the entire loop. Okay, these ones have an alb flag. Some are hib, some are mid. Okay, if that helps you with callouts. I went ahead and decided to use my minstrel so I can get the speed. Okay, this is good for the King's Brew Weekly Bounty Point Quest. It is good for the otherworldly clippings if you're an alchemist, like my main character, Cindy Lennox, is. For drops of supremacy, omni regen, all the different essences. Okay, and it's also good for running the Shipwreck Salvage Bounty Point, which is 2,000 bounty points, not much, but you only have to get 7 pieces of driftwood, which really ain't that tough. Okay, I mean, you can see there's some driftwood right there. Okay, we're just gonna run through real quick. Alright, as you can see, there's one of the clippings. And there's a barrel. Let's see how many more barrels I have on mine. Okay, I'm at 95 out of 100. Okay, now this area is the East Dock. The differences between the East Dock and the West Dock are very subtle. Okay, now this area coming out of the East Dock, notice these burnt buildings? They actually look like buildings you would normally find in Alb. This is actually an inn. Okay, there's nothing inside the inn. There's a doppelganger in the building to my left. As you can see, I'm grabbing my barrel. And as we can see, I got a glitch. You know, the doppelganger just aggroed through the wall. And then, you know, these little glitches always seem to follow me. I just can't seem to get rid of them. So we're just going to keep grabbing barrels and not worry about this stupid spider. Eat a stun. Are you fucking kidding me? That's what you get. Well, at least I get stun immunity for a few seconds. Interestingly enough, we can also see that clearly anytime you get hit, you lose your speed. So if you happen to come across while you're watching this video, you notice that using snare procs and melee snares and things aren't slowing certain players down. I think you know what to do then. /report TOS. Because I know there's this thing that apparently melee snares, uphold magical root and snare immunities, which they don't. I believe charge is the only realm ability that prevents it other than maybe speed of sound. Like, there are certain realm abilities, but if a player has a realm ability preventing it, it will come back, it'll show up down here in your combat text. And it's got to be a class that actually has the realm ability. Okay, now these ruins, I believe, are neutral. I don't think there's a faction associated with these ones. I haven't really come up with a name for them yet. I need 2 more barrels. Let's see if I get an aggro. Oh wait, I'm in plain view and it's not aggroing. But the other one went, saw me through a wall. So we are aware, folks, Magitech is not crazy. My videos are proof that he's speaking something truthful. Conspiracy theorists are winning this one. Okay, here we have some Hib ruins. Normally there's a barrel in there, but there isn't this time. This doppelganger likes to aggro from strange ranges, so we're going to bet better safe than sorry and get my last barrel just in case I die. Because right now I do not have a template on this character. She cannot kill a doppelganger right now, unless they are orange. But now that I've got my 100, I just need to run my loop. Okay, as you can see, I am moving through the southwest side towards the Hib Y. You'll also notice sometimes the locations have an actual identification that'll show up in kill spam. They're not always absolute though. For instance, the errors, AYERS, are in multiple areas. So you'll probably want to try to be specific with directions. Okay, once again, we have a clipping. Like I said, this is a good loop for getting the clippings for, alchemy. The King's Brew is also really great for bounty points, which I am going to show you here in a minute. Depending on whether we control a dock or not at the end of this video. The thing about the King's Brew, now this is the one difference between the West Dock and the East Dock. West Dock has a crow's nest. East Dock does not. Okay, so I am going to grab my driftwood while I'm here. Alright, I got all my wood, got all my barrels, let's bounce. Alright, now this area is called Starlight Lake. Alright, there is also a portal that is supposed to unlock, and it's only supposed to show up at night, an area that takes you to the Trials of Atlantis. It is right there. These are battle group encounters when you go into that area. Do not go in there solo and try to fight. You will lose. I've made that mistake once already. Notice also there's areas called the Kuros. Those will also show up multiple areas. I call this area the Forge because these are all blacksmith forges. You'll notice there's barrels and there's occasionally a Dopple that spawns right here. Let's see, there's the blacksmith thing. You have a graveyard right here, outside of Starlight Lake. Occasionally there's a clipping here. Alright, now these ruins, I don't think you can see a mid-hammer without panning the mouse. But these are mid-ruins. There's a stable, a house, and a tower. Notice there's a barrel. There's also a Dopple here and here. Occasionally you'll get clippings and barrels. There's the Dopple. Okay, and now we're coming up on the mid-Y. And as you can see, I'm not even templated, I'm not fully buffed, I'm not even maxed out on my champ levels, I'm still ML8. Now that I declined the group invite and said I was making a video, let's see if I get swarmed by a bunch of enemies. Okay, so I'm back to where I started. Hibbs captured the East Dock, so I'm going to have to go ahead and... Alright, well, Hibbs control both docks. Okay, and the Alps took the East Dock back, so we're going to come out of stealth. And that's why I enjoy playing with the Albs. A lot of Alb players still play according to the spirit of the game. They still capture docks and keeps. A lot of Hib players don't even try anymore, and if you try to get them to, they just, oh, well, we need to even try something like that. So, I mean, but it is what it is. All right, now here's my final thing. Okay. The Bound Bougain drops. So when you're on a paid account, you get these monthly. I'm under Rome Rank 4, so I get a 75% bonus. This is why I buy the 50% bounty point bonus potions from the Mithril merchants, and I spend money on the Mithril. Okay, they stack. Okay, now I have 21,466 bounty points. Okay, as you can see, I'm getting ready to turn in the King's Brew. And there you have it, folks, 111,765. So let's subtract 21,466 from that.